I want to show you something that might change your mind on the new skate. I'm going to have this linked in the description because I do have to play it muted for YouTube copyright reasons, and the song, it's a lot better with the music. It's really well edited, but just skateboarding wise, I want to show you this. I'm just going to click play, let it play all the way through, have some generic copyright free beat behind it, and then I want to like analyze it because this blew my mind. Here we go. That's impressive. You gotta admit that's impressive. Also, it's 7 in the morning, so if it looks like I just woke up, maybe because I just woke up. I've been on my content grind since this early access game came out, so forgive me for looking the way that I look. I've watched this so many times. What's blowing my mind out? Okay, I have a lot to say about this, but what's blowing my mind outside of just how well this is put together and edited is that, to my knowledge, all of this was done without keyframes, because there's no keyframes in the replay editor yet. That they are confirmed to be added later, but not yet. So unless they have, early, and the fisheye, you can see there's a fisheye effect on here. I was reading through the comments. I'm 99% sure that's all like done in After Effects, because there's no fisheye filter in the game yet. So it's like, it is so well done. So I think like because there's no keyframes, all of this is filmed like in real time with the like free camera, like actually following your like I think, like I said, unless they have early access to something like a feature that I don't know about, but I think that's what makes this even more impressive is the fact that there are no keyframes, there is no fisheye filter, and they made them essentially. Like, it is so well done. And then on top of that, the actual gameplay, the trick selection, the filming, it's it's really good. All right, one more time. We're gonna hop into the game because there's another realistic mechanic that I learned that I really wanted to share with you guys. I do want to watch this one last time though. And for those of you that don't know, like I said, I'm gonna have both, I'm assuming, Cazpeeer, and then Hoodlum Family is very well known for fake skate edits. Like, is hyper realistic the right term? I'm pretty sure I watched their edits back in like the Skater XL submit days. It's the definition of realism. In my opinion, it's the top of the line in terms of realistic fake skate gameplay. And they've been doing this for a really long time. They do it the best, in my opinion. So if that's your thing, definitely check them out. I'll have everything linked in the description. Like back when I was on my Skater XL grind, I would like aspire to have my edits be like them. Damn. I know, like, obviously modded Skater XL looks good, but this is making me want to play it again. I don't know if I have it in me to go through the like starting from zero mods from scratch and going through that whole process again, because it is a process, but like modded XL is so good. Anyway, that's for a different video. Let's watch this one last time. We're also I was messing with the no comply tricks. I want to do some of those in this video. No comply backtail was so sick. It's just like the trick selection. And that's one of the talking points I wanted to get into this video, because realistic is such a hot topic with this new EA Skate game. Like, it's a loaded word, I feel like, because I've gotten bashed for saying like, well, the Skate series was never realistic. because you guys had a good point. Like Skate 1 and 2 at the time were the most realistic. So sick. Were the most, God, the no complies. Were the most realistic skate games of their time. But that being said, that they were never intended to be simulators in the same sense where it's like, it's called Session Skate Sim. Like Session's sole goal in life is to be a skateboarding simulator. And that's not what Skate 1, 2, and 3 or 4 are or were. Let me boot up the game now. So yeah, it's like realism is so, there's so many different definitions of that. Like the graphics aren't realistic. And I think a lot of people, like when we title these videos, is Skate 4 realistic? Blah, blah, blah. They see the graphics like, no, it looks like Fortnite. It's not realistic. But I'm talking more about the mechanics of the game, the physics of the game, because it's not like Tony Hawk Pro Skater, the remakes or whatever. Those aren't realistic skateboarding games. Those are arcadey skateboarding games, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's my, I don't know if pet peeve is the right term. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, man. Oh, it spawned us. It spawned us way outside of the map. You can see us over there. I did a stream yesterday with Zek, and he told me how to glitch out of the map. And I forgot that I left the game here, so now it spawned me over here. Oh, that's funny. Sick, we have our own little private skating area over here. Unbothered by the citizens of San Vansterdam. Or San Vansterdam. Until someone teleports over to me, I'll beat him to it. Let's just go literally anywhere. Perfect, okay. My hot take of the day, which I didn't even, oh my God. I didn't even think is a hot take, but apparently it is. The game is as realistic as you make it. You saw that Hoodlum edit. It's a skill issue. You are in charge of how realistic the gameplay is. And honestly, not to sound like I'm sucking up to EA too much, but that's the beauty of this game and the majority, like, and Skate 3. The past 3 days in a row now, I've been streaming for 4 to 5 hours a day. And oh, hold on. No, I didn't set a marker. Whoops. Bring me back down. In those 3 to 5 hour streams, if I'm doing the same thing for all 3 to 5 hours, I'm gonna get burnt out. And like I did a stream with Milky where we focused on realistic skating for a while and it was fun. But sure enough, after like 3.5, 4 hours of that, we both got kind of burnt out and we ended up skating some like absurd skyscraper thread the needle drop for like 2 hours. And it was fun. It was like the least realistic thing we could have been doing, but that's the beauty of the game, is that you can kind of play it however you want. You got creators like Zek, who's a good homie of mine, who are getting like bashed in comments. You're not playing the game right. You're not playing realistic. You don't have to play a video game anyway. It's like, I feel like the concept of video games are getting lost with this game for some reason. And it's like the point of the game is to have fun. Believe it or not, you don't have to play it a certain way. That being said, that's just been like grinding my gears. That's where I stand on it. I personally, my play style, I like simulating realistic skateboarding. That's what I enjoy doing. That's what the kind of content I enjoy creating. But I can totally appreciate the other stuff, because we did a stream yesterday with Zek. A lot of it was just not like, we were exploiting glitches and that whole side of the game that I never explore, and doing crazy gaps and all that. And I had fun with that too. But today we are focusing on realism, and you can see that I'm going for these front feebles here. And I was talking about it in one of my last videos, my most realistic settings videos, and I was talking about the pinch. I think we can do a front crook. Well, that was supposed to be a front crook. Let's see if we can do it here. Yeah. So I was doing a front crook, and we went back into the replay, and I was showing the pinch, or in this case, I'll say the lack of pinch. How the truck is like, you know, directly in the middle of the rail. That is not how you'd want to do it in real life, unless you're Ricky Glazer. Kidding, we're friends. That was not shots fired, that was a joke. There's no pinch though. Like, you know, in Session or Skater XL, if you pinch it right, the wheel like presses up against the board, and you're actually getting into a pinch like you would in real life. I asked in my last video if that's something that you can do in Skate or not, because I wasn't sure. And I haven't mastered it yet, but if we head over here, this is like the one rail I've been experimenting with it on. A lot of my viewers were saying that there actually is a, oh man, I did not clear it. Oh, get out of there. There actually is a pinch mechanic, sort of. This rail right here, we're gonna set a marker. I'm gonna do 2 crooks, and I want to see if you can notice the difference. You probably will be able to based on how I introduce this. Here's the first one. Well, okay. That's not the first one. That was a nose slide. Here's the first one. Okay, little backside crooked grind. And here's the second one. Did you notice a difference? Let's zoom into our feet here. All right, here is the first crooked grind we did. We initiate the pop. I'm gonna pause it right here so we can examine the board. We'll do the free camera so we can really get all up in there, all right? That's our pinch. Or should I say our lack of pinch. And then we fast forward, we wait for our second crook to appear. There it is. We get all up in here. We get all, oh! See the difference? You see how we actually have that wheel bite now. That wheel contact that you'd get in real life. Let's see if we can get under the board here. Oh yeah, look at that. It's we're pinching so hard that it looks like our truck is actually coming out of our skateboard. That's how you know we are a master pincher. But no, you can totally 100% see the difference. And I want to do the same thing with a front feeble here. I'm not very good at feebles, so you might have to bear with me for a couple attempts. We'll do a no pinch first. Oh, hold on. I'm proud of myself for getting into it, but I am gonna redo that one. Oh no. We have the no ground sound glitch. We only have popping and landing. We don't have any rolling audio. No, I hate when this happens. I love the audio in this game. Whatever. Sometimes it comes back randomly. All right, front feeble. Nice and slow, right? Get all up close. You can see that we are heavily missing any pinch. The truck is completely straight. There's no flex to it. That back left wheel is not, wheel biting the board, which is what you really look for in a front feeble in real life. That's how you lock in. We're not locked in. Big problem. But yet again, do we have sound yet? Yes. We have our rolling sound is back. We can do the same grind. Pinch it. Wait, hold on. That was me. That was me. It's an actual like input that you have to do on the controller that I'm still. There it is. Hold on. I can get it better. I'm still working on it. Okay. Did you see it? Oops. I'm sorry using the triggers to turn. We're not playing session. My bad. I was a little late on the input. So you can see when we first get into the feeble grind, we have no pinch at all. Like it was just like the first one. But once I remembered how to actually do what I'm trying to demonstrate, you can see we leaned in to that pinch there, and we have that pinch. I don't know what else to call it. We have that pinch that we were trying to get. Again, we pinched so hard that our trucks are coming off of our skateboard. That's how you know we did it right. Yeah, wheel is fully touching the board. You have the pinch. It's another level of realism. And that kind of all ties back to the, the Hoodlum video that we watched at the beginning. It comes down to whoever is playing the game to determine if you're going to be playing realistic or not. Like, it's not the game that is realistic or unrealistic. It's how you play the game that makes it realistic. Ooh, oh man, I was trying to no slide that. It's how you play the game that It's how you play the game that makes it realistic or unrealistic. The little details, like being able to fine-tune your pinch and stuff like that. In my opinion, being able to fine-tune stuff like that makes the game realistic. Like, of course, you can still do Christ air backflips. Well, I can't, but you know what I mean? Like, you can't do that in session. But we'll do like a pinched, yeah. See at the end there, we pinched our crook. We got in normally, then I went ahead, leaned into that pinch, you can see, and slid out. So it adds another level for people that like to play the game realistically like myself. Let me actually turn on my controller overlay. Now you can see when I move my sticks. It's pretty simple. It's literally just so your left stick is your body movement and your right stick is your board, of course. So when you're doing a crooked grind, you get into it normally and you use that left stick, your body stick, and you can see if you kind of move it slightly around, you can get the board to do certain things. If you hold it all the way though, you'll pop out. Like that's how you directional pop out of grinds, if you're just yanking the stick. But if you do these little half inputs, that's how you can lock into pinched grinds. So like for a front crook, you'd go up and to the left just a little bit to get that pinch, and then I can hold it right to bump out. For front feeble, it was a little harder for me. Let's see, hold on. I was going down. How did I do that? It was down and to the left, I think. I just learned this, so I'm still figuring it out for myself. I know it's possible now. The problem, I don't know if that's the word for it, is I haven't been able to get it to work on a round rail yet. Is this round? No, that's not round. Is this round? No, that's not round. I want to find just like a standard round rail. All of these are those like flat square ones. You know what? We're gonna go to I always say it wrong. Brick switch. Personally, I think that brick switch, which is actually the locked part of the map right now, we don't have any challenges there. I think this is more catered towards realistic players, right where this guy is. I feel like everything, I'll set a marker and just fast travel over there. Everything over here feels smaller. Even the lighting, like a lot of the lighting, it's underground or like under cover, so it's not as vibrant and Fortnite-y as a lot of people say, myself included. Oh. Good night. Take a nap. Yeah, like just even stuff just like the stair set over here. It's like a teeny tiny rail. It's knee height. It's not neck height like some of the other stuff. You got like a ride-on grind hubba. It's not a 40 stair. You know it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-ish. We're taller than the stair set. Like it feels proportionately correct. And see what I mean about the lighting? Like under the tunnel here, it's so dark that it's almost dark and dingy like we want with like how the other skates were. Let's see if we can like power slide. I did a couple good ones the other day. I was like a hurricane almost. Oh, wow. That was almost sick. Whoa. Damn, doing like a power slide nose blunt would be so sick. Oh, come on. It's possible. You get the point. I don't want to waste too much time on this. Oh, that was so bad, but definitely possible. These rails gotta be round though, right? Why did I just do a somersault? Where are all the round whale? Where are the round whales? I can't find the round whales anywhere. I know there's at least one over here. This has to be round, right? Damn it. Such a sick looking trick. Ledges too. You can see you can fully pinch on ledges. But if I could find a round rail in this map anywhere, I don't know, I'd always run into them and I can't find one now. That's gotta be round, right? Whee! This one's round for sure. Oh my God. Maybe we don't go to brick switch. Literally just go back to where we started. I know there's one here. All the way over here. See, realism. Realism. This thing has to be round. Yes, I was gonna say, what's that called? Like the what effect? Like the Bernstein Bears, the cornucopia. What's that called? It doesn't matter, I'm getting sidetracked. For whatever reason, I can't simulate that pinch on a round rail. Because whenever I do it, instead of getting into the pinch like it does on a square rail, or yeah, like square rail or a ledge, it just angles the whole board. Like you can see when I do the input right there, and it starts to flex the truck a little bit, but we don't get that wheel bite pinch that we get on a square obstacle. And I wonder if I'm doing something wrong. I wonder if that's just how it is as of now. I wonder if that's gonna get fixed or patched, or you know, because I really want to be able to. Yeah, it's just not. It's not pinching. It is like unintentionally, it's working really well for this rail because it's a curved, you know, whoop-de-doo rail. So it's like I can unintentionally add a little bit of realism by leaning with the curve of the rail, like how you'd skate it in real life. So it's like, while we may not have the pinch realism that I want, I have like the weight transfer realism. Yeah, that's almost sick. I just wish it was pinching more. I don't even know, like, I don't know if you even know what I'm talking about. I think you do. I guess, like, the best way that I can put it is in a game like this that's not a designated skateboarding simulator like Session or like completely dual stick physics based like Session XL, all those games, like there's a ton of them, Session and Skater XL. Let's say we want a backside flip into this bank, right? There's two ways to do it. There's the average Skate 4 player way where you backside flip into the bank. End of story, you're done, on to your next Christ air backflip. There's the core fake skater. No, I'm just kidding. I'm the farthest thing from core anything. But there is the more realistic, like fake skate way to do it. I'm trying to exaggerate it a little bit more. Let me do like that. That I think I would classify as realistic as I could do it, where you're no longer just doing a kickflip input and a 180 on the stick. I intentionally slow flipped it. Maybe, I wonder if I could have pre-wound it to add even more of that animation, or if that would have forced a 270. But I intentionally slow flipped it. I initiated the fent fold emote right about here, so that when I landed, our arms, like we have the fake stees, you know? Like it's goofy, but it's like it's fake skating. It's just a way to stand out from just doing a kickflip or a backside flip into that bank. And in my opinion, that's the difference between realistic and unrealistic gameplay in a game like this. It's not the game's not dictating if it's realistic or unrealistic. The player is. I feel like there's a whole lot of yapping in this video, but I think what I was saying made sense. At the end of the day, the realistic possibilities, whoopsies. The more I play this game and the more I watch gameplay, the more realistic. Oh, I tried to not pop out super high like that. The more realistic the possibilities seem. Now, I want to see if I can do that no comply back tail that they did in the Hoodlum edit, because the no comply animation is it's a 180. So you either do a front side 180 no comply, or you do a hold on. Oh, I can't even do the back 180 one. You can kind of cancel it out and turn back, if that makes sense. So like here, I'm doing that no comply 180, but then I'm twisting my body back to make it sort of like a shifty no comply. I do think it'd be cool to be able to do a straight no comply, but that means he was doing, oh yeah, whoa. You see the vision though? Maybe we need something lower for my beginner self. Oh, wrong trick completely. Dude, that is hard. It's so many different inputs I have to do so quick. Okay, right here. Oh, I got it, baby. I got it. I forgot what to do. Oh, I have the motion down. I just gotta time it right. Dude, that is hard. Watch, I bet frontside I can do it first try. Backside's just a whole extra input that I'm not ready for. I don't have that level of dexterity. Yeah, see, that one I can do a lot easier. I hit the bench though. Yeah, that's way easier. Backside, that makes that edit even that much sicker. Anyway, that's about all I got for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching. Maybe you learned something. Yeah. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, bro. I gotta finish my coffee and wake up. Peace out.